Hello people too, and welcome back to another review. This time reviewing the film A Quiet Place, the John Krasinski directed horror flick. John Krasinski was made famous for his character off The Office, and he's done some other things in the past, but this is his very first horror movie directorial debut. Now, he's not a fan of horror movies at all, he doesn't even like them. So the fact that he made a horror film and made a really good horror film is kind of baffling. But A Quiet Place is about a family who's trying to survive after monsters mysteriously start attacking people, and they can't really be defeated because no one knows their weakness. And you can't talk because they hear you. It's kind of like a Tremors type situation. So most of the film is quiet. They just they talk with their hands, and that is when the movie's at its best. Is when they're not actually talking. It's when they're communicating through sign language. Because they have to force themselves into acting through their hands and showing emotion through their faces, which means their acting is some of the best I've seen in horror films. Now, um, once they're able to start talking and stuff, it doesn't make it a bad film, but I do feel like some of it is lost during the parts where they are talking. Because John Krasinski, or Krasinski, whatever his name is, he's not an amazing actor, but he does okay in talking parts. But I will admit, he's definitely more expressionative when it comes to faces and hand gestures, and it definitely is fantastic. Um, this film, during the quiet parts, is good. It's really good. During the talkative parts, it's okay. Um, but as a new horror film, one that gets high praise, I have to admit, I think the praise is right. This is a time when a horror flick is actually as good as the praise says it is. It's not pretentious, it's not fucking hours long, you know? It's not something that just overstates its welcome. It's good the way it is. This is a good horror flick, especially a good modern horror flick from a director who doesn't even like horror. He directed a horror film that's actually better than most horror directors who love horror do nowadays. So I'll give him credit. A Quiet Place is definitely worth a watch, and you can watch it free on Hulu, which is where I watched it. So check it out if you get the chance, because it is a thumbs up.